Do you guys feel power from long hair? I know, Dan, you're currently rocking the shorter hair.
Yeah, I feel like I was getting a little old for it.
Okay.
I miss it sometimes, but yeah, it feels. Yeah, I've been into the short hair, but it could come back.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little old for. I started thinking about like, man, I don't want to be like 40 with like long hair.
Yeah.
I started thinking about like you see like older moms who are like like late 30s and still have like a nose ring and like studded belts and stuff, and it just looks a little off. Like you got to kind of move on and.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be looking like some dude who looks like he's trying to look young, you know?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
But I do feel the power though with long hair. I do enjoy it.
What do you think, Anthony? Do you disagree with Dan on that? Do you think that,
I don't know, man. I think I think how you look's like an expression of yourself, like your style. Mm-hmm. So like I'll probably agree with him in a couple of years maybe, like I never know. It's always changing.
Yeah.
Right now, like, I just like having long hair. I mean, sometimes it gets annoying, but I like having it. And maybe one day I'll wake up and, like, not want it,
Just be over it. I mean, there's always people who can pull it off, There's always...
I've definitely, like, been told that, you don't want to be, like, old with long hair or whatever. But I feel like that's just changing all the time. Like, doesn't matter anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see both sides of it because, every now and then I get tired of it, having long hair, and then I fantasize about cutting it. But then I'm like, it takes so long to grow back, so then I don't. So it's a, long hair, man, I love it, but at the same time, I know what you mean, Anthony, when you say it can be annoying sometimes. And Dan, you probably like skating with shorter hair, you are probably glad it's not long.
Yeah, sometimes. I'd always just tuck it up in the hat. I kind of miss that, though. It'd always be kind of... But it would be like I would fall and I'd have to tuck it all up, be kind of annoying. Yeah. Then I'd have like a man bun when I'm skating, and it felt weird. I don't want that. Yeah. It took a good couple years for me to cut it, though, because I kept thinking, like, if I cut it, I'm going to regret it in like a month. So it took like a good like year, 2 years.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like I would regret it. But it grows back.
Yeah. And you got to be like... You have to be in the mood for like a change in your life. You know what I mean? You got to be like, okay, I need some kind of change, so then I'm ready to cut it.
Yeah, that is true.
I think the weirdest part for me would be like when you get your hair wet, like you go to shake it and it's not there type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also like I have to put my hair in a braid when I go surfing because it really throws me off. And like if I fight, I have to put it in braids because it'll freaking like suffocate me sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen those braids. My hair's
crazy. When I get out of the shower, it like goes down to my butt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it gets gnarly.
Does it ever get tangled in with other hairs?
Dude, I just said I pull hairs out of my butt all the time.
Yeah, I remember those days.
That's one of the freaking pains, dude. You've got like the one time, like sometimes you'll pull out a hair and it leads like a little like hair, like clump on the bottom, like hair nests of hairs.
Oh yeah.
Like what the hell was this? How did that get down there?
Yeah, and in the shower, dude. The shower drain.
Always in the shower, dude.
Looks like a dead rat in there.
Freaking! I take out clumps and I like wash my hair and just throw them on the corner of the dump.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Throw them out later. Yeah.
And every week or so, I go and I take like a piece of like toilet paper and then I just grab it all and like throw it away. But yeah, all right. Yeah, long hair power. Anthony, I saw you did a podcast with the long hairs.
Oh yeah, those guys are awesome.
Yeah, I actually bought some of their hair ties. Yeah,
they're nice.
They're nice. I like them a lot. But yeah, I could talk about hair all day, man. I like something about like there's not many men with long hair, so it's always nice to connect with some fellow, brethren.
Yeah.
What?
Good bond over that. I used to get compliments from girls all the time, like about my hair, especially back in high school when it was super healthy and young.
Oh yeah,
I used to love it. I had like good like natural curls, Yeah,
you had the wave, a little bit of wave to it.
Yeah, I love my hair for sure. I didn't wash it for a full year one time.
Full year?
I think that's why some people
Yeah.
think I'm you too. Like, because they've seen your parts
The
with
long
the long
hair,
hair. Yeah. And people be like, damn, man.
So you're saying some people confuse you, Anthony, as Dan sometimes?
It's happened like a handful of times. It's like really funny. Like, it happened to Dew Tour to the point where like this guy came running over when I was leaving. He's like, Dan the man, like running across the freaking grass. And I was like, I felt so bad. Like as he was running over, I was like, stop running, man. Like, and he got over it. I was like, no, man. Like shook my head. He's like, and like walked away.
Too many blind skaters nowadays, too.
So funny.
You should be like, well, I do have a podcast with him, so like you don't have to walk away.
Our buddy, I do tell people, like a lot of people yell you again and stuff. It's funny.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Our buddy Justin has like gotten stopped and asked if he's Dan, and people are so stoked, like that guy I just told you about, he'll just tell them he is Dan.
That's funny. Yeah, you guys should just anytime anyone asks, just say yes.